Good morning, athletes. Thank you for joining me. Happy Friday. Today we'll work on flexibility, mobility, strength as we go through the class. But today let's start in a seated position. I'm going to change my position to cross leg. We'll just stay here for a minute or two, warming up our body. Take one hand down to the side, excuse me, reach up and over. Let's move our spine in all directions as part of the warm-up. So each time you sit up tall, try to really pull the abdominals in and up for a nice lengthened feeling. If you get uncomfortable with your legs crossed, just change up the position so your lower back's nice and comfortable. Two more. Now this next one, we're going to stay to the side. Turn towards the mat, rotate. If you can bring this hand down, touch the mat. If not, that's okay. You can place your hand on your leg. Come back over to the side and up tall. Again, reach up and over, side bend, rotation, little bit of flexion. Hopefully you'll feel that stretch in your back. Take it over to a side bend, you got it, and center. Breathing, let's inhale here, over, exhale. Inhale to rotate, exhale, hold. Reach up and over, nice big inhale, exhale back to the center. You don't have to follow that breathing pattern, just as long as you keep breathing. Rotate towards the mat, come back to the side, and center. How about two more? Reach up, over, keep the opposite hip grounded, turn towards the mat, come over to the side, and center. One more. Getting comfortable in rotation is very important for all sports. Right here, this rotation, reach up and over, and center. All right, let's change up our legs. Bring the bottom of your feet together. We're gonna go through active stretching. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, lean over your legs. Go as low as you can. When you feel that's enough, come right back up on a really deep breath in. Exhale over your legs. Inhale, lengthen up. Try to pull the lower abs in. Exhale over. I'm holding onto my feet. You can hold your ankles, hold anywhere you're comfortable. All right, let's do one more. Breathe in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth like you're exhaling through a straw. Breathe in through your nose. Now on the exhale, lengthen both legs out. Lift your arms up by your ears. Try to hinge forward. Look down at your knees. Come right back up and reach your arms wide. Let's repeat. Lengthen both arms up. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale up. Exhale. Good. Trying to get the muscles loose and a little more relaxed. Up. And one more time. Big inhale up. Look straight ahead. Exhale, look down at your knees. Inhale up. Exhale. Okay, stay in this position. Just bring your legs a little wider. We're going to go into lateral flexion with our legs here lengthened. If it's uncomfortable on your back, bend your knees a little bit. Take it to the other side. Good. Two more. Breathe in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more. All right, take it to a cross-legged position. Let's go into extension and rotation. Arms behind. I'm going to turn a little bit to the side. Place your fingertips on the mat. Lengthen through your back and then extend. Lifting your chest up towards the ceiling. Come back to a neutral position. Let's do two more. So lengthen first. Extend. Back to the center. Stacked spine. Inhale. Exhale, extend. Inhale. Exhale, back up. All right, from here, interlace your fingers. We're gonna do the opposite. Flex your spine. My palms are facing forward. I'm curving my back. Reach your arms up as you lengthen and sit up nice and tall. Let's do one more. Exhale, pull the abdominals closer to your spine. Inhale up, release your arms. One more move for the warm up. We're gonna take it to a mermaid stretch, which looks like this. Try to sit up nice and tall. We're not going to stay here long. I know I usually recommend sitting on a yoga block or lifting a little bit for a little height, but we'll only be here for about 30 seconds. So I'm in this stretch here. I'm going to reach the opposite arm of the front leg. Forward, side, and a little extension. Come back. Now we're going to switch legs. So we bring our legs in to the other side. Reach your arm forward, 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 and up and over. Hold those abs in an extension and center. Let's switch legs. Legs come together. Reaching, important for sports, reaching for a tennis ball. Lengthen your arm, reaching for pickleball. Swimming. Let's switch again. Good. So we're leaning a little forward. We're starting to arch our back and we're really pulling those abs in and bring it to the center. Great job. All right, let's put the legs back to a cross-legged position and just lift your shoulders up by your ears and then down. We'll also work on that lat connection, important for all sports, to have that strength and stability in the posterior muscles. It helps also to keep your posture upright and helps create muscle balance, which we need for sports and just everyday movement and health. 2 more and 1 more. Shoulders down, lift your arms up. Just hold it right there. If you feel it here, we're gonna work on feeling it more here, less here, and lower your arms. All right, from here, let's take it to the side. We're gonna roll down, so make sure you have enough room behind you. Straighten your legs. Lift your body up and over your legs. Try not to sink in your back here. Inhale, start to roll back. Exhale, roll down 1 vertebra at a time. Once you're down, arms reach up for a little shoulder mobility. Let's lower 1 arm by our ear, 1 arm to our side, and then simply just switch. Slow and controlled, keeping your arm as straight as possible. Inhale as your arms reach up, exhale, lower. Inhale up, exhale, just 2 more. Breathe in through your nose, exhale through your mouth, 1 more. All right, slide both feet in so your legs are bent. We're gonna lift our legs up to a tabletop. In this tabletop position, feel free to bring your lower back right into the mat, stabilize in that position. We're gonna bring our arms in and bend them. We're gonna work on strength, core strength, and flexibility. So from here, we're gonna send our arms and legs up towards the ceiling. You might notice it's a little challenging to send your legs up if there's any tightness. Hold it there for a moment. Let's bend again and try that again. Inhale, exhale up. Now from here, we're gonna keep our head back for the first 2 or 3. We're gonna circle our arms wide, circle our legs, bring them together, and then bend back in. Now, when you circle, if you feel any stress in the lower back, drop 1 foot. This is the modification I'll show you. Lengthen everything up. Circle around, bend back in, and repeat. If you're okay with both legs, again, legs and arms straight up towards the ceiling. Circle around, keep your arms and legs straight. Go as low as you'd like, and then pull it in. Good. Lengthen your arms and legs up. Inhale, exhale around. Inhale, bend. All right, let's pick up the pace. So reach, circle. Reach, circle. This will warm you up quick. Again, modification, 1 foot down. Reach, circle. Try to stabilize your body. Reach, circle. Both legs if you're doing okay. Let's do 2 more. Reach, circle. Hold those abs in strong here so you don't arch your back. It's okay if your lower back lifts a little. 1 more time. Reach, 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 and circle. Now bring your legs in, hug your knees, and just rock side to side. Great job. All right, we're gonna change up our position completely. Hold your hamstrings, roll it up, cross your legs, bring it to a high plank position. Walk your hands back. We're gonna do a Pilates roll up. Drop your head and slowly round it up. All right, we're gonna do what we call elephant plank. A little challenging. We're gonna back it up. Keep your legs close together here. Reach your arms up and we're gonna dive forward. So we're gonna stay down, hinged here for about a minute or so. So we're gonna walk our hands out. Now, with the elephant, we go a little bit past our shoulders, which means those lats really have to work. Just make sure you're not all in your neck. Modification, you can drop your knee when you're in this position if you'd like. Stay right here for a moment. Now we're gonna walk our legs closer to our hands, straight leg if you can. Walk, 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 walk. Hold it here, fold forward. Bend your knees if you're a little more comfortable. But for flexibility in the back of your legs, try to straighten them. Hold, hold, hold. Now walk your feet back, keeping your legs as straight as possible. Go quite far so my hands end up in front of my shoulders, a little closer to the end of my mat. Again, really takes that lat connection. Now walk your hands back. Fold here, we're not coming up. Stay here, again, bend your knees if you feel you need to. And now, if you're okay with your legs straight, walk your hands out, go past your shoulders, Draw in those abs towards your spine. Connect those lats, slide the shoulders down. Straight legs, walk towards your hands. Drop your head. Hold this forward fold. You can hold your legs if you like, or keep your hands on the mat. Stay right here. Now walk it back, 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 back. Hands in front of your shoulders. Slide those shoulders down. Abs up towards the ceiling. Walk your hands back. Stay in the forward fold. We're almost done. Breathe. Walk your hands out again. Hang in there. Hands are higher than your shoulders. Slide the shoulder blades down your back. Walk your straight legs in, 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 in. Forward folds. Hold it. Okay, last time. Walk your feet back. Hold it. Breathe. Walk your hands back. Forward folds. Hold. Drop your head. Lengthen the back of your neck. Walk your hands out, but this time, don't go as far. Just hold it right here. Breathe. 4 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and lower your knees down. Wonderful job. Sit back into a child pose stretch. Let's stretch the back, stretch the lats. Focus on our breath for a few seconds. Breathe in deep. One more deep breath. On your exhale, sit back on your heels and slowly do a Pilates roll up. Once your shoulders are in place, just lift your chin, look straight ahead. Let's roll the shoulders back, nice big circle. The next exercise will go all the way to the mat, facing the mat. 2 more and 1 more. Okay, let's take it to a push-up position just to lower our body down. You can keep your knees down or you can lift your knees up. Take a breath in. On your exhale, take your body all the way to the mat. Relax your toes and lengthen your arms by your side. So we want our arms nice and straight. You're reaching for the bottom of your mat, pulling your shoulders away from your ears. Eyes looking down. Make sure you're not looking up. Hold it. Now, we're going to lift our legs and lift our arms. We're going to take our arms and legs a little wider. My palms are facing the ceiling. And then bring it back in. That's it. Inhale wide. Exhale. Now you really have to engage the abs, especially when the legs and arms come in. Your abs are like a platform here for the rest of your body. Hold them strong. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the glutes work. If you can keep your knees up off the mat the entire time. And try not to bend your knees. Out wide and in. How about 4 more? Inhale. Exhale. Straight legs. Strong posterior muscles are going to help with sports performance. Okay, hold it right here. Now with your legs lifted, let's just pulse our arms. Eyes looking down. Arms straight. Focus on the tricep. Keep your legs lifted. We're almost done here. And 8, 7. So glutes are contracted strong. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and lower down. Bring your hands up now. Bend your arms, which usually feels good after all that work with straight arms. My hands are higher than my shoulders. My elbows are reaching to the side of the mat. Legs stay on the mat and push up a little into extension. Let's start off with mini extension and then come down. Now, if you feel you're comfortable to go all the way up, you can move your hands higher, which helps you not in a deep extension, or you can take it lower, a little harder here. But if you're comfortable going all the way up, lengthen your arms, extend your body, and then slowly roll your spine back down. Let's do 2 more. Inhale as you push away. Exhale. Try to keep your legs in parallel so the top of your legs stay on the mat. Try not to turn out. Good. Okay, from here, 1 more posterior muscle exercise. Keep your legs close together. We're going to take our hands behind our head with our elbows lifted, or if you're more comfortable, on your forehead. We're going to lift our body, lift one leg, lower down. Switch. Lift the other leg. Lift your upper body, lower down. So it's a little tricky when you lift one leg to not feel like you want to rotate to get your leg up with your body in this position, elbows reaching wide. Try to keep everything in the core nice and steady, just using the glutes and hamstrings to lift your leg straight up towards the ceiling. Keep going. With this exercise, I like to exhale when I lift. Keep going. And 6. One leg at a time. and 4, and 1. All right, from here, place your hands on the mat. Push off the mat. Cat back stretch. Let's bring our knees under our hips and our hands under our shoulders. Start in what you feel is neutral, natural curves in your spine. Now start to round your back and tuck your tailbone. Slowly go through that lengthened position again, and then arch your back. It's good to get comfortable in an arch position and holding your abs in. Let's round. Now, as you slowly extend, really pull the abdominals in. That's always a little challenging. You're gonna wanna push your abs out, but try to pull them in to support that move. And when you're playing your sport, you'll just naturally do that. When you're arching or rotating, your abdominals will contract nice and strong, closer to your spine. One more time. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. All right, from here, let's take it to neutral. Hold it for a few seconds and back to a seated position with our legs in front. Great job, everyone. Hold onto your hamstrings, sit up really tall, just lengthen your back and try to drop your shoulders down. Now, we're gonna curve our spine, taking it back a little, lift our legs, hold it and balance. Stay right here. Elbows reaching wide, shoulders down, and we're in a gentle curve. Now let's go into rolling like a ball. Make sure there's enough room behind you. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, balance on the upper glutes. Try not to touch your feet and try not to rock at the top. Inhale, roll back. Exhale. Look over your knees the entire time. Your chin stays away from your chest. You roll to the upper back. Just make sure you're not rolling to your neck. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, you got it. 1 more. All right, we're gonna stay here. Bring our legs apart, hold our calves. Try to lengthen one leg up or hold close to your ankle if you can. And then bend, now switch. Exhale, inhale, very challenging. Again, exhale, inhale. You got it, 4 more. Exhale, and 3, and 2, perfect, and 1. All right, cross your legs. Sit up nice and tall, hands behind. Let's extend our back. Keep the lower back lifted up towards the ceiling. Extend mid-back up and bring it back to neutral. All right, let's roll it down. Legs in front, spine stretch forward. Inhale, start to roll back. Exhale, roll down 1 vertebra at a time. All right, once you're down, slide your feet in hip distance apart. Relax your toes, palms down and curl it up. Stay right here and let's do some movement in the elbow. We're gonna go into triceps. Our elbows stay hugging our side and then we bend and straighten. 3 more. Inhale, bend, exhale, straighten. 1 more. Inhale to hold, exhale, roll down. It's gonna get a little harder. Lift both legs up to tabletop. You can squish the grape under your back and stay right there in your lower back. Curl it up, eyes look over your knees. Same thing, bend and straighten. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Modification would be here, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, hold, exhale, down, hug your knees. Now we're gonna add movement with our legs, which will make it a little more challenging. Curl it up, look over your knees, bend your arms. We're gonna start in this position. Exhale, lengthen slowly. Inhale, bend, modification, 1 foot down. If your neck's getting tired, you can do the same thing with your head on your mat. All right, now each time you do this, really pull the lower abs and just focus on those lower abs. It's easy to feel the upper abs contract, a little harder lower, but as you do Pilates and you really focus on the breath, proper form, you'll start to feel it, the contraction from the top all the way down. All right, let's do 4 more. Inhale, exhale. 3 more. Inhale, exhale. You got it. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. Roll it back, rest your neck, hug your knees, stay right here. Now, lengthen both legs up, little stretch again for back of our legs. Flex your feet, just hang out here for 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and point. All right, now curl it up, keep your legs reaching up to the ceiling, arms by your side. Stay right here, we're gonna go into scissors. very intense. You can support your top leg if you prefer. Lower one leg, but we're gonna bring it back up before we switch. Exhale, inhale. Again, if your neck's tired, stay here. Keep squishing the grape under your lower back. Good. This works on strength and flexibility. Back of the legs can be a problem, especially if we do a lot of sitting, which most of us do today. The back of the legs get very tight. Tight hamstrings feels like your whole body's tight. Sports, we need that flexibility in those posterior muscles. 4 more. Exhale, inhale. 2 more. 1 more. Okay, let's do an exercise with our feet on the mat. Place your legs hip distance apart. Stay up and support your head. Lift a 1/2 inch higher, using the core, not your arms to pull you forward. Rest your head into your hands. Stay right here. Relax your toes. Legs are a little bit apart, not too wide. All right, let's pulse it out. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Breathe out, breathe in. Remember that. Exhale like you're exhaling through a straw. Usually, you get a deeper contraction, those deep core muscles, when you breathe out that way. Keep it going. We're gonna do nice high reps here. Go as long as you can. Tilt more into a posterior tilt. If you feel the gripping in the hip flexors, usually by contracting the glute stronger, it gives the hip flexors a little break. 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Now roll it down slowly and open up your elbows, but don't lift your rib cage. Feel the stretch if there's any tightness in your chest and shoulders. Now lift your elbows to side view. Curl it up again, but we're gonna change up our legs. Let's go to a lifted position again. Now we're gonna send our legs out. Stay right there. Rest your head in your hands. We're gonna open the legs and then cross one on top of the other. Switch. Steady body, working on stability. Don't move your rib cage, don't move your hips. 8. Now when I do this, my legs are turned out a little laterally rotated because I'm going wide in the straddle. 2 more, 1 more. Bring your legs together, roll it back. All right, big inhale, exhale, lengthen back up, or lengthen your legs, curl it up. Now laterally rotate, connect your heels. We're gonna flex our feet and pull our knees in to the side. Hopefully you feel a nice stretch. We're gonna lengthen and point our toes and do crisscross 4 times. 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels come together. Flex your feet. You can roll back in between if you'd like. Inhale, exhale, back up. Point your toes, crisscross 4 times. Modification, you can keep your head back. You can keep one foot on the mat. Flex so it would look like this, modification. I have both legs turned out. I roll it up, I lengthen that leg, and then I slowly go out and in. Maybe not as fast so we can control this. 2, 1. Roll it back. If both legs are up, keep it going. Pull your knees all the way towards your elbows. Lengthen, point your toes, crisscross. 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels together. Inhale, roll back. How about 2 more? Exhale. Crisscross. 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels together. Flex your feet. Get movement in the ankle. 1 more. Crisscross. 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels together. Flex, roll back. Hold it here. Now bring your knees together. Hug your knees and rock side to side. Let's spend about 2 more minutes here and then we'll change up the exercises. All right, bring one foot to the mat. Stretch one leg out, reaching towards that wall. Notice if you arch. Try to prevent arching. Engage those abs. All right, now we're gonna lengthen the same arm out to the side. Straight. My wall's here, so I can't straighten completely. And then the other arm's gonna go behind your head. We're gonna kick and rotate, lower slowly. Exhale. Now we're gonna open slow so we can really focus on not lifting our back right up off the mat. Control this part right here. Rotate opposite elbow to knee. Try to reach for the inside of your knee, not the outside. So we're lifting and rotating, not just swinging our body over to the side of our mat. 4 more. Keep your legs straight so you get a good leg workout as well. 2 more. 1 more. and bring that leg in. Now let's switch. Lengthen your arm, lengthen your leg slowly. Engage everything here from top to bottom. When you're ready, cross and kick. It's nice to get comfortable with doing some exercises with our joints completely open, so our knee. If you can straighten it and do this exercise without any stress in the lower back, try to do that. It will help with sports performance if you strengthen the joints in the full range of motion. We're not moving here, bending our knee and straightening it, but we're strengthening the knee area by keeping our leg nice and straight. 2 more, and 1 more. Okay, bend that leg in. 1 more exercise. Rest your arms by your side. We're gonna lift our legs up to tabletop again. Squish the grape under lower back. Let's do some reverse curls. Contract your abs to lift your hips. If you feel like you struggle to get any movement here, sometimes it has nothing to do with strength, it's just mobility in certain areas that's preventing you from holding your legs up. Then even harder to lift your legs up and over. So don't worry if you're not moving much. You can stay right here and just hold your legs up. Sometimes that's challenging enough. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Feel those abs work. 2 more. 1 more. Now from here, we're gonna send our legs out straight. This will be challenging, so be careful. You can always put 1 foot on the mat. Hold, hold, hold. Don't drop your legs. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Slowly bend, feet come to the mat. Bring your legs together and let's lower our legs to one side. Get that nice stretch here, here, outer thigh, maybe glute. Hold it, don't lift your shoulders. Slowly, first we engage, all the movement comes from the core, so we engage first and then lift your legs and over to the other side. That's why it's important to strengthen the core. Pilates focuses a lot on core, because all movement comes from core. But when we're doing other exercises, it is important to focus on the position of your body when you move, what the joint's doing, how much mobility in the joint, and flexibility in the muscles. Lift your leg up. Okay, now pull one knee in, interlace your fingers over your shin. Try to slide the bottom leg out, keeping it on the mat. Reach. So now in a stretch, you're always contracting muscles. At least with Pilates, you're not releasing because there's always a little hold in the position to protect the joints. Hold it right here. Our bottom leg's contracted, reaching for the bottom of our mat. Slide that foot in. Now let's switch. Interlace your fingers. Slide along the mat. You might notice a little turnout in the bottom leg, and that's okay. Try to keep this top leg where your knees coming towards your body, not to the side. Hold it and breathe. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. And release. Okay, let's come all the way up. Hold your hamstrings. Cross your legs. Sit up nice and tall again. Let's extend again. Hands behind. Extension is so important. Today in a world where everything's forward, looking down, computers, technology, this position can be challenging, so it's nice to work on this. We're always flex forward and then walk your hands in. All right, from here, let's take it to the side, all the way down onto the mat. Lengthen your body in the straightest line you can get it. I know it's hard to feel if you're actually straight, but try to keep your hips stacked, keep your shoulders stacked. Pull the abdominals in, not flattening the lower back. We want the natural curve, so do the best you can and look straight ahead. For now, rest your head down. Bend your bottom leg, lift your top leg. Pull the abs in and reach, excuse me, another inch with the top leg. You'd be surprised how much you can move your hip away if you activate every muscle in your leg and reach. Now let's start to slowly circle. A lot of times people are uncomfortable in this position with their head all the way down. You might feel stress in the neck. If that's the case, support your head. Find any position that's comfortable. Grab a pillow, place it under your head. That's fine too. Alignment's most important. So we want to keep our body in a nice neutral position. Even though we're working our lower body right now, our abs are engaged. Our upper body's a little engaged. So we don't want to be forward in this position that we're usually in all day. Look straight ahead in a small controlled circle. Good. Make sure your knees straight. Point your toes, but don't cramp up your toes. So try to point your foot using your back muscle, the back of your leg, not cramping up your toes. All right, let's switch. Let's go the other way. Simple leg circles can be really challenging. You're gonna feel that burn. Most people today turn their legs out throughout the day. They stand laterally rotated, they walk laterally rotated. So let's make sure you're in a parallel position. It helps to work the glute and outer thigh. Good. Keep your rib cage steady and line up your rib cage with your hips. Perfect. All right, let's go the other way again. Try not to stop. High reps builds muscle endurance, which you need for sports. Playing a game, you need endurance. So let's keep going. Good, and go the other way one more time. Make sure you're breathing when things get difficult. 4 more, 3, 2, don't drop your leg quickly. Hold it up and lower for 4, 3, 2, 1, good, and bend. Bend your legs, rest this top leg. Take it all the way down if you can for just a few seconds. We're gonna do an exercise in between so we can rest our leg. So when we switch, this leg doesn't give out before the leg we're working. All right, so we're gonna go face down on the mat again. Take it here, hands are wide. Keep your legs on the mat, push up about halfway. We're gonna go into rotation. Turn to one side, bring the shoulder to the center mat, the other shoulder reaching up towards the ceiling. Push away in extension and move the other way. So even though, keep going back and forth, even though some exercises may not feel intense or work up a sweat, you'd be surprised the benefit you get from it. Just being able to move in certain positions that might feel a little unfamiliar. Let's do 2 more and 1 more. Okay, slowly center it out and take your body all the way down. Now from here, we're gonna go into Superman. So reach your arms, reach your legs. Try not to turn out your legs because then you're gonna really focus on that outer thigh again. We want the glute and the hamstring to be working more in this position. So keep your legs closer together. They don't have to touch, but just keeping them close. Lifting your arms and legs, stay right here and breathe. Eyes looking down, back of your head reaching up. If your elbows are bent, see if you can straighten them. Hold it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Hands on your mat, low. Push up off the mat. Let's bring our knees in. We're not going to go into a full child pose stretch, but we're going to start to sit back and just really flex our spine. So it looks like this. Hollow out the ab area. Hold it, hold it, hold it. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and come back up. Okay, let's work our outer thighs. Switch legs. Take it all the way down in a nice straight position. Center of your mat. Some mats they sell have the lines, and you can line yourself right up on that line. Look straight ahead. If your legs are forward, try to bring them back. That's the most important part of this. Keep your legs in line with your body so the glutes and hamstrings work. Okay, bend the bottom leg, lift the top leg. Stay down if you're okay and start to circle. Let's do it really slow and focus on the movement here and the position of our body. So I'm gonna lift my head, but when I lift my head, I'm trying to reach my elbow straight to the end of my mat, and sometimes that can be hard on your shoulder. It's up to you. If you're okay, great. So again, place something under your head if you need it for support. We want this area comfortable so we can really put all the energy in this work that we're doing for the outer thigh. Hold your lower abs in the best that you can. Circle with control. Breathe. Lengthening your leg. Each time you circle, imagine you're getting closer and closer to that wall with our circle. Let's go the other way. Circle, circle. Keep your pelvis steady. Can you keep your pelvis still as you circle? Important for mobility, flexibility, to be able to stabilize a part of your body while another part's moving and not move your whole body with your leg. You'll get more out of it if you take your time, slow it down, and focus on keeping this nice and steady. Here, nice and steady. Up here, comfortable. Align just right. Good. Keep going. All right, let's go the other way. Remember, relax your toes. Try not to tense up your toes. Top of your leg facing me. You got it. Reach another inch. If you feel like your side body here is getting really heavy on the mat, reach another inch with your leg to almost like lifting your side body up. Feeling that burn. Don't stop. All right, let's go the other way. We're almost done. Circle and circle. Keep going. Draw that perfect circle on that wall with your toes. Let's do 8, 7. Remember, when you're done, don't drop your leg quick. And 4, 3, 2. Okay, ready? Hold your leg up. 4 seconds down. 4, 3, 2, 1. And now bend your legs. Rest that top leg if you'd like. Take it all the way down. Hold it here for a few seconds. Wonderful job. Now let's roll onto our back. Feeling those outer thighs. All right, once you're in this position, place your arms in a comfortable position on your mat. Feet are in fairly close to the glutes. We're just gonna move the pelvis into a posterior tilt and hold. So in a posterior tilt, we're hollowing out here. So make sure you're not pushing your abdominals out. A lot of people contract that way. Contract the abs in. You can feel, if you'd like to see, you can usually tell which way you're contracting. Abdominals into the center and close to your spine. Now, lift your lower back a little bit. Control here. Don't put them out. Pull them in. So we're in a nice neutral position. You would be able to balance a glass of water on your lower abs. Let's do the opposite. Anterior tilt. So when we create this little bridge or this arch, we're still engaging the abs strong. We're not pushing away. Now let's keep this movement with flow. So I'm gonna go posterior tilt, abs in, hollow out, lift the lower back. You'd be surprised how helpful this is when you get comfortable with it. You'll naturally do it when you move throughout your day, when you're in sports. Your abdominals will automatically contract and pull in, which is great protection for your spine. Helps with movement, moving efficiently. Let's do 2 more. Lower back to the mat, lift your lower back. 1 more. Lower back to your mat, lift your lower back. Now bring it to the center, that nice neutral position. Stay in neutral, place your hands on your waist. Bring your legs close together. Steady pelvis and just lift 1 leg at a time. Another very important move. 2 of my favorite, hinge and rotation. So if you get comfortable with hinging without bringing the glutes up with your legs, so we steady the glutes, which really is steadying the pelvis, that is such a great move to get comfortable with. It keeps the posterior muscles really flexible, not tight. It positions the pelvis and lower back in neutral, which is great for most moves that you do even in sports. Let's do 4 more. Rotation, we'll do that in a minute. That's important for sports, important for everyday movement. 2 more. And 1 more. Okay, from here, we're gonna lengthen our legs and do a roll up. Straight legs. Reach your arms up. Slowly lower your arms. Don't lift the rib cage. Inhale, lift your arms back up. Exhale, we're gonna roll it up. If you get stuck here, swing your leg, come up and over your legs. Let's do Pilates roll up just a few times. Slowly roll down. Arms go up, but don't arch your back. Big inhale here. Exhale, lift your head, lift your shoulders, take it all the way up. Now in this position, don't lift the shoulders, keep them down. Lift here, up and over your legs. Start to roll back. Now stay here for a moment, so you can sink or you can stay lifted, which is so much more challenging, but it doesn't just come from the contraction here, it's here as well, here, here. Roll it down. All those core muscles work to keep you lifted. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, roll up. Up and over your legs. Okay, last one, roll down. Once you're down, bend your legs in, lift your legs up towards the ceiling, hold your hamstrings, lift your head and shoulders. Let's do our last intense exercise, scissors. So we're gonna lower the leg, we're gonna pulse the top leg for 2, and then switch. Exhale, exhale, switch. Switch. Modification. You can rest your head back. You can bend your knees a little if that's a little more comfortable. Just keep moving. Good. Perform this last exercise with perfect form. Don't hold your breath. 8 more. 7. After this, we'll stretch. And 5. Keep going. 4. Legs straight if you can. And 2 more. 1 more. Inhale, both legs up. Exhale, roll it back with control. Lower 1 foot to the mat. Lift the other leg up, cross it over that bottom leg. Lift the bottom leg, hang onto your hamstring, gently pulling that leg towards you, stretching the hip, an area that can get really tight. especially if you tend to turn your legs out. Try it today. Try to walk or sit or stand with your knees and toes pointing straight ahead. It can be challenging. If you feel any discomfort in your knees, then just go to a position that's comfortable for you. Okay, lower that leg down. Let's kick your leg up. Place that foot down. Kick the other leg up. Lower. Lift the bottom leg. You'll already feel a stretch. See how when muscles contract, they help stretch the opposite side. Pull that bottom leg closer to your body. Breathe in this position. You can close your eyes if you'd like. Gently inhaling through your nose. Now at this point, we're not doing any intense work, so you can exhale any way you like. And lower your leg. All right, from here, we're gonna stretch our legs out. When we first stretch our legs, engage those abs strongly, but we're gonna release here in just a second. Lift your arms up. We're gonna lower our arms. Instead of keeping this part of your body steady, we're actually gonna lift the rib cage slowly. So we lift, so we're arching. We're gonna lower our arms all the way down, extend your back. This can feel nice, but if it feels uncomfortable in your lower back, you don't have to arch. You can also bend your legs if that feels better. We're trying to get this nice lengthened extension in our body. Now we're gonna engage the abs and lift our arms back up, placing the back of the rib cage on our mat and lower down. Perfect. Okay, bend your legs in. Let's stretch our hamstring again. Stretch your leg up, hold your hamstring and flex your foot. Stay right here. Reach for the ceiling with your heel. Toes come down towards you or closer to your shin. And release. Let's switch legs. Hold your other hamstring, reach up, flex your foot. Now just make sure this hip is not hiked up. Keep your hip away, keep your hips nice and even. Reach with your heel, try to straighten your leg. If there's a tiny bend, see if you can straighten it. Good. And release. Let's come all the way up. Hold your hamstrings, roll it up, cross your legs. Let's go into rotation, one of my favorite moves. Turn to one side, place your hand on your leg. Look as far as you can. The goal here is to stack your body, not to lean back and rotate or flex forward. So we first lengthen, aligned body, then rotate. You'll get so much more out of it. Turn. And now let's switch sides. I'm just going to turn and face you. We're going over to the other side. So remember, lengthen first from here, not from here. Keep your shoulders down. Lengthen, rotate, hold your leg. Now we're using this arm for support. Just make sure you don't take it into the neck. Drop the shoulder down and rotate. Look as far as you can. Hold. And release. All right, a stretch for our shoulders. I'm going to turn to the side. My feet are on the mat. I'm walking my hands back with my fingers pointing back instead. Usually they point in when we do triceps. We're going to slide our glutes forward carefully. Make sure that the shoulders can lift a little bit, but just make sure it's not uncomfortable in your neck. We want to keep the lats engaged a little bit here. So I'm curving my spine a little. I'm kind of sinking my core towards the mat, and I'm feeling a stretch in my biceps, a little bit of shoulders. Now take your feet in close to come out of this. Push off your feet to send your glutes back. Good. I'm going to turn and face you. All right, sitting up really tall, one hand on the mat, lift one arm up. Try to line up with your ear. See if you can get your arm straight and go into a side bend. Let's stay here for a few seconds. Pull the abdominals in, still using those core muscles. All right, let's take it to the other side. Big deep breath in, exhale all the way as you side bend. Good, and center. Last stretch. Walk your hands forward to a child pose stretch, but with your legs crossed. Lower your head down, hands on the mat for support. Hold it in this curved position. Focus just on your breath. Breathe in, expand the back rib cage. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. 1 more. Inhale through your nose. On the exhale, walk your hands back, sitting up nice and tall. As you sit up tall, don't forget to release the shoulders. Now let's finish with a deep breath. Inhale, reach your arms up. Don't worry about your shoulders here. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale and exhale. Thank you, athletes. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a good day. See you tomorrow.